Giving honor to the God who is the head of my life. I'm welcoming you, and you to into Shaddi the Majorette community, where we always bring you the latest tea in the community. Bounce and break your back. Let's break your back. You bounce all up. T stands for teaching, E stands for educating, and A stands for bringing awareness. And that's exactly what we do. Baby, what you say? Lady Janet, not play. You get what you put out. Let's go down the list. Awareness. Thank you, God. I'm going to the Majorette community, where we always bring the latest keys in the community. Stay tuned. Bless you. We always bring the latest keys in the community. Let me show you, Lady Janet, not play. You get what you put out. Let's go down the awareness going on. Stay with me, I'm bless you.
Check out good way.
All right, y'all. I am so sorry about that huge delay. My site was acting a mess, so I had to go out, had to reboot my whole entire computer, had to clear the cookies and the caches and stuff all out my browser for me to be able to get what I needed to upload. So all the uploads is in here. My guest is actually at the salon, but she's going to phone in to talk to us about what she has been dealing with. Now, like as always, you guys, I want to let you guys know. Excuse me, go have a seat. I want to let you guys know that this is a platform that I have to pay for. This is not a Facebook stream. This is an actual platform that I have to pay for. In order to give you guys all of the information, in order for me to be able to continue this platform, it takes funds. So the Cash App is down at the bottom. If you guys would like to give a love gift, you can Cash App the number 2, JAZZI, the number 1. If someone could tag that in the comment section on Facebook so I can pin it to the comment section, because again, this is a service that takes coin. However, we seem to be faced with another scam in the community, and I can actually call this a scam because we actually have receipts from the conversation between the coach and the director of this show. Now, let me put this disclaimer out here for everybody so you guys know this. All the information that's brought to me is brought to me. Okay, I don't know what be going on in these shows until it's brought to me, until they want to talk about it on my platform. So for those of you guys, thank you so much, Bianca. For those of you guys that got something to say, that's your business. But again, make sure you guys are sharing the live video. Make sure you subscribe and like your Shaddi T page. Share the live video, take live video, and invite to the live video, because we will want everyone to hear what is going on in this community. Now, one thing about it, when you start talking in the Majorette community and you talk about, people doing wrong in the Majorette community, when you decide to throw on something, you better have all of your dots crossed and your dots dotted and your T's crossed, because it's going to come a time where you're going to jump into this Majorette community calling yourself throwing on a competition. And if your stuff is not right, if you do not have the funds to throw on a show, then guess what? It might be your ass on the chopping block. And in this situation, someone's ass that loves to talk shit in the Majorette community is on the chopping block. They decided they wanted to host the show. Now, I'm going to put the flyer up here, because I'll let you guys have all the information that is brought to my attention. I'm just making sure I share it. Make sure you guys are sharing the live video, tag the live video, and invite into the live video, because we want everybody in the Majorette community to get all of this tea. Okay, so there was a show. This is a show. There was a show that took place in South Carolina. Now, this person that throws on the show does not even reside in South Carolina. One thing I want to tell everybody, it takes coin when you talk about throwing if you're not in the city and you're trying to have a competition out of the city, I don't care what you say, it takes coin to throw on a show. It takes coin to throw on a show. And if you do not have those funds locked and loaded in your bank account, yes, I can accept Facebook Pay, Sonia. Yes, ma'am. I can accept Facebook Pay. If you don't have them funds locked into your account, then you should not be trying to throw on no competition. I have said this time and time again, and people just feel the need to just disregard what I say because I make it so easy to other people that actually is doing it and has it together, make it look so easy. You feel like you can do it too. If you do not have the funds to throw on a competition, you have no business throwing on a competition, period. You have to have funds to do this thing. So this person, if y'all guys might know, this person, and we actually had a they registered for my Denver show, and this was the team that did get disqualified, Pinky Illusion from DC. They decided that they wanted to go on down to Greenville, South Carolina, and have a competition on October 23rd. Now the competition is for the win. They had about, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They had about 7 teams, and then they had a couple judges from I guess it looks like they had Deja from Dancing Dolls, Kayla, who was a J-Set, and then they had Mr. Nile. I'm not sure who Mr. Nile is, but I'm sure he's probably involved somewhere, somehow. Anywho, make sure you guys also share the live video, tag live video, and invite live video. So Mr. Pinky Illusion, his name is Ben. He actually has a team out of DC called Pinky Illusion. His name on Facebook is Pinky McKinney. This is Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben is the front middle person, and then I'm assuming this is either one of his other coaches or his parent. And this is, I forgot her name, but she is definitely involved in it as well. I think she is some type of, director, something, whatever. Okay, he's a DD4L coach. Thank you so much for clarifying that. So he's a DD4L coach, not Ben, but the guy, the judge, was a DD4L coach. So this is Ben right here in the middle. Ben decided that he wanted to throw on this competition a couple weeks ago. Well, let's go on over to the packet because I want to make sure y'all have all the information. So if y'all look at the awards says walk through 1st through 4th place, HBCU Field Show Chicago 1st through 4th place, Creative 1st through 4th place. Then it has mini stand battle 1st through 2nd, junior stand battle 1st through 2nd, and senior stand battle 1st through 2nd. Grand champion will receive a trophy. And it says you must enter all categories. Stand battle is not included. You go out a little bit further, it says cash prizes for the category. 1st place, what does it say? $100. 2nd place says $75. 3rd place says $50. And grand champion says $1,500. Okay, so we are faced to the point where there is a team out of Savannah, Georgia. Let me make sure I send this other person because there's another coach. As soon as I put the post out, there is someone else that said that they did not receive their winnings either. So we are faced with the fact that someone is putting out shows and putting out cash prizes for money that they do not have locked in. Okay. So Miss what's her name? Miss Coach Hope. And let me go ahead and let her know because I want to make sure that I don't leave her out. Tell her she can go ahead and come on. Miss Hope is actually going to phone in. Okay. So Miss Hope was the one, the team that had won. They had registered for the competition. They won all the category or all the 1st place categories is what she told me. This is a picture of them at the competition with said winnings. I want to make sure that I get this uploaded so you guys can see that this is for a fact. This is the team, Phenomenal Gems out of Savannah, Georgia. These are their winnings. So they took away majority of the 1st place trophies, and then they also won grand champion trophy. Well, when we look down at it, okay, so there's a couple of things that we're going here. The person first said that they didn't have the money. He said that he handled everything through Cash App, and he had to wait, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna let you guys actually see what was said. Give me 1 second. Excuse me, my dog's in here acting a fool. So there was, okay, so she won, however she won, her winnings came up to $2,100. Okay. Her winnings came up to $2,100 is what she should have received that night. Now, I'm gonna go through the screenshots because y'all know I believe in knocking down receipts. Again, this person does have another show coming up. Let me post the show so you guys can see the show because I want to make sure that you guys understand that I'm not trying to bash anyone. I'm just here to give you guys the facts. So there is another show that this individual is having. And if you guys decide to register for the show, that's completely up to you guys. If you guys decide to register for the show, but all I can do is give you the information that was brought to my attention. Here we go. So, yeah. I'm waiting for it to finish uploading. Okay, so this is a show that now he's deciding that he's trying to have in the DMV area Sunday, January 16th, MLK weekend, the 2022 Winter Buck Down. On this flyer, it says over $2,000 in cash and prizes. Well, I don't understand how you can say over $2,000 in cash and prizes when you still have yet to make do with paying your paying your previous teams what they won or what they were supposed to win in South Carolina. Okay, so let me take a step further for you guys that don't understand what I'm going with this. Let me go here with this. Let me go here with this. This is a message that was sent on October 28th. Let me make sure that I want to make sure I go in order. October 24th. Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, so we're going to start from October 24th. So the show was October 23rd. This is a conversation between Mr. McKinney, Mr. Ben McKinney, and between Phenomenal Gems' coach, Hope. So she messaged him on this day at October 24th saying, good morning, when are you going to send us the winnings? Mr. McKinney just stably stated, good morning, we're leaving here now, which he was saying they were leaving South Carolina. Once we get home, I'll deposit the money into the account and send it. Now, I want you guys to pay close attention to where this is about to go because y'all are about to probably call this before I actually say anything. First of all, he had told her that all the monies that they were accepting was through Cash App. Okay, so if you have Cash App and all the money you're telling all the ticket money is going through Cash App, then why does this team have to wait until they get back to? Give me 1 second. I think this is my other. Let me see. This is Jasmine. Okay, Hope, thank you so much for joining us. I'm just going over the chain of events. So I'll bring you in 1 second. Just hang tight, okay? Okay, so October 24th, this is what he said to Hope. Hope is actually just joining us on online. So she's going to go ahead and briefly go over this too. Hope, let me ask you a question, Hope. Was there any money taken at the door?
No, he said no money was taken at the door.
So everything went through Cash App?
There was no more tickets to be sold.
So everybody had to get their tickets in advance through Cash App?
Correct.
And then let me ask you another question. You did state that he's also stated that your team was a team that out of the 7 teams that attended, your team was the one that brought the most guests, right?
Yes.
Okay. My next question is, do you know roughly about how many people came with you, or do you know roughly about how many tickets y'all sent to him for tickets? A ballpark figure?
We sold over 100 and something tickets.
And how much was the tickets?
Some tickets were, I think they were 15, between $15 and $20.
Okay, so we're just gonna say $20. And you sold over 100 tickets. We'll just say times 100. So that was off of your team alone, because you could have sold more, but off your team alone, y'all got $2,000 in cash prize thing. And y'all got $2,000 in ticket sales.
Yeah, it's about $1,600 or something like that we gave him.
Okay. $1,600 is what it's in. Now, let's go back to the package, you guys, because I want y'all to analyze this. The prizes don't even add up to what he's charging these teams. Okay. How much was your registration? Did you pay $150 or $175?
I think we paid $150.
You paid $150, and it was 7 teams there. So 7 teams times $150. That was another $1,050. So that's $1,050 in registration alone. And then your team had brought in over 100 tickets, which means you brought over 100 folks, which means yours alone was about $2,000. You said $1,600, but I just said $20 a person times whatever, times 100. Okay, cool. All right, so you guys see this, right? This is the breakdown. Now, when y'all had conversation, did y'all ask how was the prize money working?
No, we just assumed that the prize money was going to come right when after the show is over. All competitions we've done, we got our prize right then and there.
Okay, my next question to you is I want to make sure that I'm playing devil's advocate here. The first through third place trophies, that cash prize was for every first through third place in each division.
Correct. It was a different amount for each first through third
So
place.
was this also the cash prize amount for stands? Was this across the board the cash, or was this just for the categories?
It was for everything.
Okay, so first through third, so you're looking at about $100, $175, and $50 for the placements for each placement with the categories and the stands.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay, so you guys, we are at this point where she obviously seen this packet. She thought they were going to do what they were supposed to do. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, this is the Coach Ben McKinney. He is over Pink Illusion out of DC. He threw on this competition last month, and there is 2 teams that I've actually spoke to that did place and was supposed to receive prize money and did not receive it. Javon, I did speak with him. I don't know if he's coming on, but he's from Victorious J Sets. He said he placed 3rd place in majority of the categories, and he did not receive his $50, which he should have received some money as well for his winnings. Okay, so let's go back to this, you guys, because I don't want to get too much off the track. I want to make sure that y'all stay with me. So and chime in when you hear me. If I need to back up, Hope, chime in. So this message was sent on October 24th to Mr. Ben. He said, good morning, we're leaving here, blah, 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 whatever. So he did not respond back to her. As you guys can see, she said, okay. He did not respond back to her that day. On the 25th at 4:06 p.m., Hope then responded and sent him another message, said, good afternoon, have you made the deposit? Now, this is where we're disconnected. What deposit do you have to make if you accepted all the money in Cash App? Why couldn't you just send her prize money in Cash App? What deposits are we waiting on? If you just said and you told the coaches and you telling the teams that they did not accept any money at the door, all the monies had to be paid for it with Cash App, why are we waiting for you to make a deposit? Okay, I agree, Tyrone. Thank you, baby. I agree. So we're gonna go on to the next text messages. So I want to make sure I stay in line to what we're doing. Okay, so October 24th. That was that. Okay, so chime in if I'm missing a track. But I'm gonna go to October 29th. Let me see. Okay, so October 29th. I'm assuming that's the next message that Destiny and Pinky was in the same group. And she stated, good morning, Mr. Ben. We are the directors of Phenomenal Gyms. We are a little concerned and confused. The competition was Saturday, October 23rd. You had trophies and cash winnings listed of your prizes for 1st through 3rd place. At the end of the comp, you were supposed to give out your awards. We received the trophies, but you told me that you had no cash because you did everything through Cash App, and that you had to Cash App the $2,100 to us. You asked me to give you a few hours to get settled in, and I said, okay. The money never came. Then Destiny messaged you a day later, and you told her you had to make a deposit to the bank, and it was going to take a few days. Now, let me stop right there, you guys. Y'all see the Cash App. Y'all know how the bank works. You know for a fact that banks, if you got cash in your hand, it does not take a few days for banks to post that to your account. The only time it takes a day or two for it to post to your account is if you are depositing a check, because they have to make sure that the funds are going to clear and make sure it's not a bounce check. So now he is trying to use reverse psychology on them, or he's trying to insult their intelligence and telling them that he has to wait a couple of days for some cash that's verifiable funds to be deposited into his account. So now at this point, he's starting to play with them. The money never came. Then Destiny messaged you a day later, and you told her that you had to make a deposit to the bank, and it was going to take a few days. On yesterday, you sent us $500 and said that you would send the rest on the 16th. This is really bad business. This is why we are confused and concerned. Let me make sure that I put that up here because I want to make sure that everybody has all the tea. So we make sure we're not tripping here. Okay. I want to make sure I have everything. Y'all still with me? Y'all still on, so y'all still with me. So this is the $500 that he sent to them on the 28th. Mind you, the competition was the 23rd. They didn't receive $500 till the 28th. But you're saying that all the money went through Cash App. Something's not adding up here. So you waited a couple days, and the only thing they got out of the $2,100. Let me make sure I go this back because I want to make sure I keep the line of events. What was y'all placements?
We got first place in all categories. There was 6 categories, but the walkthrough.
6 categories. Hold on, 6 categories, and you placed first in all 6.
Right, and that was $100 for every first place.
And that was $100. That's $1,600 times 6. That's $1,600 biggest day. And out of that $1,600, y'all only got back $500, which still leaves you a balance of $1,100. Am I right about it?
Mm-hmm.
So he still owes y'all $1,100.
He owes us. No, he only sent us $500. He owes us $1,600 because we got grand.
Oh, that's right. Plus you got grand champion. So you're right about that. So grand champion plus y'all won grand champion. I forgot about that. So grand champ was $1,500. So yes, that is $1,600. That's okay. So that's $2,100 minus the $500 is the $1,600. $2,100 minus $500 equals $1,600 is what he still owes y'all. Are y'all following me? All right. So if you deposit all the money in the account, why you just send $500? I'm just confused on that too, Tyrone. I promise you I'm confused, but I want to make sure that we want to play it right here. We want to make sure we give all the information. So October 29th at 10:50 a.m. Ben responds and he says, "Good morning. I do understand your concerns. Now I want y'all to hear this. Make sure y'all sharing this live, tagging this live, and inviting this live. I want y'all to hear this and hear this well." He says, "Good morning. I do understand your concerns. Sometimes things come up and things don't go as planned. My plan," I'm going to get on my preacher voice. "My plan, was to give out of the money that was stated in the packet." That was his plan. Y'all following me? That's what the plan was. He had a plan in place. So he said his plan, was to get out the money that was stated in the packet. Y'all following me? All right. However, I did reach some hardship. That is not the issue of the teams that register for your show. The teams in the register for your show could give a damn if you had some type of hardship. You put your mouth out there, you put a flyer out there, you put a packet out there, you put your name out there. We're going off of what you say. The parents and the coaches do not give a damn about what hardship that happened before you decided to put on a show. But I'm going to move on. Follow me, camera. So he says, however, I did reach some hardship while planning this event. I did everything in my power to make sure the competition went on as you should. I did have help the day of as far as planning. I'm the only person that was planning every single thing. So now we're playing a pity party. You want us to feel sorry for you because you decided to put this whole thing together. I'm pretty sure you're the one that got majority of the funds, if not all of the funds, including what you owe them. So now you want people to feel sorry for you, but I'm gonna move on. Let me make sure I didn't lose my spot. Okay, as far as the plan, I'm the only one that was planning every single thing. So when I mentioned you will get your winnings, you will receive it when they are available. Let me rewind that back so y'all can hear that. He said, now mind you, he just had a full show. We just did the calculations. That team alone said they brought in between $1,600 to $2,000 in the ticket sales. This person says, Mr. Ben says, you will get your winnings when they are available. That's what he said. Now, I ain't making this up. That's what he told them coaches. I will be ready to kick ass because you're not going to tell me that we done did your show. We done paid we didn't send our registration fees in installments. Why are we receiving our monies in installments? Why are we having to go through loops and hoops and bounds to get what you said was owed to us? Let me go further. Javon's on. Also, this is what he did. Now, this is when he started getting stank. He started trying to throw shade. I also still have my team to run, so I'm not available all the time to communicate with you all how I want to. What a lot of teams don't know is I spent over $8,000 for this event. Our bus to get there alone was $4,000 plus food and plus hotel stay for me. So the money that I received from you all's now this is the other to y'all. He said the money I received from you all's registration and ticket sales really did nothing for me and didn't help with the winnings that was supposed to be given out. What? Let me read that again for y'all that don't get that. He said, your ticket sales and your registration fees really did nothing for me and didn't help with the winnings that was supposed to be given out. So he's basically telling y'all he did not have the money nowhere in his account to cover those fees. Otherwise, we will not be having this conversation. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm going to tell y'all, that's what he said. He said the teams that registered for his show, they ticket money that they spent to come to his show and their registration that they paid out of their team account did nothing for him or his event to even cover what he said he was giving out. How the hell does that make sense? Does that make sense to you, Hope?
No, it doesn't.
I mean, maybe I missed something, but I thought you had to have all that money before you even put your ass out there to say you having a show. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Another thing of what people didn't know was that I got scammed out of $600. Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? Another thing what people didn't understand was that I got scammed out of $600 by a DJ that was supposed to come down. So the DJ that was there, I called him 2 days before the event and paid him $700. So all this going on prior to the event, but the event went well. But I am a man of my word, so you will get your winnings when they are available. I do apologize. Please do be patient with me. This ain't all, y'all. This ain't all. So then we go down here. Hold on. That's a finale. I don't want to show that. That's the finale right there. Let me go up here. Okay, so then we go up a little bit further. And I'm assuming this is the message that she sent back to him. We never went through this before. Why are we having to wait for something that you put on the flyer in rules? Meaning it should have been given out that day. We do feel if something went wrong and you didn't have it all for whatever reason that you should have asked for one of our numbers and had a real conversation with us so we can be on the same accord. Right now, we are not. We are having to wait almost 3 weeks for our winnings. Can you please let us know what's really going on and why you would say you are giving out a certain amount of prize winning if it's not truly what you have or on that day is what I kind of added to that. Okay. I want to make sure that I got all my ducks in a row. So he says, hello, yes, I have it only. He said, I've only deposited. Once again, here's a lie, y'all. I've only deposited $300 because the amount was too large. Y'all, wait, y'all. I have only deposited $300 because the amount was too large. For the rest will clear in 2 days. Do you guys want the $300 now and the rest when it clears? If so, what is your cash app? Now, Jesus. Jesus. Help me, Lord. 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 Jesus. If you can't fix this, can't nobody can, honey. Oh, but we gonna get it fixed. One thing about it. It's gonna be fixed. But he's playing them for a fool. If y'all, I'm not making this up. He's really playing this team for a fool. He's playing in their face. Because again, if we go back to the earlier conversation, he said that he took all ticket money via Cash App. No money was taken at the door. So what are you telling them that you have to deposit? What is you telling them that you have to deposit and that they have to wait for $2,100? What money are you saying you have to deposit? If you didn't take no money at the door, what funds are you talking about has to be deposited into your account? So they say, no, you can send it all at once. I just hate to do the Cash App thing because we have been burnt before about that and had to take someone to court. Well, it looks like that's going to happen this time. So when should we be looking for it to be in our Cash App account? Now, that's the last conversation I have. Right, so Shanti, they will allow you to deposit any amount you want to. They don't put no restraint on anybody depositing whatever amount of money into the account. They limit what you can take out a day, actually, withdrawing. But as far as in depositing, they don't put no limit on how much you can deposit into the account. So that's a lie. So we're going to go to the finale. Y'all ready for the finale? This is another text message. Good morning. My apologies. I got off late. Unfortunately, after reviewing my account, we will not be able to give you the rest of the money at the moment. Lord Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, I feel my Koji coming on. Oh, wait a minute. I got to read that thing back. He says, unfortunately, this is what he said. This is what he said. I'll make sure you got y'all added up. He said, unfortunately, after reviewing my accounts, we will not be able to give you the rest of your money at this time. Sorry for the inconvenience that this may have caused. Oh! Oh! Oh, what does this make you guys feel like? I know you have so many mixed emotions. Oh, what does you give me your answer? Because I want to give you your time. You go ahead and take the time. I gotta pop a Snicker or a Reese cup or a Kit Kat in my mouth because baby, this is too much. This is too much. Oh, you tell me what you. Oh God. As you should. Go ahead, Hope. I'm listening.
It's just like foolery. Like, we don't know who to trust now. And it's supposed to be for the kids. This is very crazy.
Hope.
Yeah.
Hope.
I'm here.
And he's trying to have another competition in January?
Yes, he is. He has already posted another flyer.
He's trying to have another competition in January?
Yep.
And you still owe from this show?
And he's offering up the same thing,
Another $2,000. And you have, mind y'all, Victoria's J Sets came in third. And I don't even ask who won second, because if Victoria J Sets didn't get their monies from their third place winnings, and this grand champion damn sure didn't get their money from their winnings, I don't even got to ask if the second place received any winnings, because I'm pretty sure that answer is no too. Oh! Baby, listen. You know what? Y'all know what? Only thing I could do is report. So it is official that I don't give a damn if this is your first show or not. People want to use that excuse. I'm so sick of hearing that excuse. I don't know what to do. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of people using that excuse to sit there and say, oh, it's our first show. Well, you need to get with some people that know what they're doing and pay them to make sure that this stuff don't happen. So, congratulations, Ben McKinney. You have been added. The second team, as of right now, has been added to the Majorette blacklist in our community. Ben McKinney. Again, you guys, the blacklist will be released in January. I'm gonna give it for the rest of the year in case we gotta put some more folks up here. But this blacklist will be in a Google Drive in which you guys will need to purchase to be able to have access to the blacklist. The blacklist will have names, it will have details of the show, it will say what happened briefly, and just give you that information. Coach. With that being said, let's go ahead and go to commercial. Let's go to commercial. Y'all listen, this right here, y'all. I can't. Ben McKinney, Coach of Mickey Illusion from DC, hosted a show in Greenville, South Carolina, Halloween theme. I want to make sure that I have this. It's called Battle of the Dead. Battle of the Dead. I want to make sure I get the date, October 23rd, 2021. Address was at 113 Minor Street. Okay. Grand Champs did not receive monies. Yeah. Yep. Y'all had. Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Now, let me read some of y'all comments. I know y'all been going in these comment section for real. I've been seeing. Let me see. Make sure y'all go ahead and cash app 2Jazzy1. The cash app is up there, so make sure y'all cash app 2Jazzy1. Let me see. You're not lying. You gotta have some money. Yes. Let's see. Everyone got cash app. Yes, they do. There's no way I'm waiting on a cash app. You're gonna give me my kids when it's right there in an envelope. Not playing. And sometimes y'all can't even wait for envelope because sometimes they'll put something in there, honey. You dog will tell it they all the money. One thing about Jazz, she gonna do the math. Oh, sure enough, one thing about it. Yeah, he wrong. He need to be put out this Majorette community. Those babies work too hard. I agree. Sure enough, do. So if you deposit all the money in the account, why you just sitting $500? So what's the ending solution? Because either you're pulling up to get your coins or you just gonna take the L. Well, I think what she's gonna do, Ray, I did talk to her. I think they're gonna go ahead because if y'all remember a couple months ago, we had went on live about Dayton, Ohio, IRS from Dayton, Ohio, and how they owed a team some money. He had put that they were the overall winners of the show, and they were supposed to get $10,000, and he only gave them $3,000. Well, they took him to court for the remaining. Thank you, Diamond, my baby Diamond. So thank you, Diamond, baby. I appreciate it, Pooh, for the cash app love. Thank you, Pooh Pooh. So let me see, what else am I saying? Oh, Diamond, that's my girl. I didn't even know she was on the live. Thank you, Diamond. But they took him to court. I told him, I said, y'all need to go to small claims court in the county and take him to court. They went to small claims court, and they actually played the live in the courtroom in front of the judge. And the judge, not that she really needed it, but the fact that they still played it as evidence. They played it because he had came on and he, was up there talking mess. And they awarded her, their team, the $6,000. The only reason why they did not give them the full $7,000 was because in small claims court in the city or county of Dayton, Ohio, the max that they can take for small claims is $6,000. So he still has to come out of his pocket $6,000 out of the $10,000 to pay. So don't tell me Shady T don't doggone work, honey, because it does. But yeah, Ray, I think she's going to go ahead and seek legal recourse for this. Yes, you should have the prize money prior to. There was never a deposit made. This is ridiculous. Yep. Hardship. An example, rent, car, note, pickup. Y'all stupid. I'm walking into a meeting and you can quote me on this. Let me start by saying I don't think that he's a bad person. However, what's in the packet is what should be done, and it plans change. Thank you, Shaddi. Shaddi, you sent me a cute little cash app. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Shaddi, baby. One thing I've learned is if you have hardship or struggle, then don't put on the event. Don't do nothing. Planning is essential, but never bite on too much that you can't handle. You know what? And that's what I be saying. Like, real talk, y'all. Like, for real, like these people really be thinking this stuff is easy. You have to have money. I'm not talking about the stuff when you talk about you had to get a bus and you had to pay for food and hotel. That's something that you have to do. That's money that you have to do. You sitting there telling me that, which basically you're telling me is that you was using the Cash App money to pay for you to get down there when you should have had that money ahead of time before you even took your ass down there. Like you using the people money to have a show out of state because that's what you said. You said you paid $4,000. So if you did not use that money, you basically try to take whatever money you got from that show to recuperate the funds that you lost. That's the reason why you didn't give the people the money, because you didn't have it to give, because you were trying to break even. You did not make a profit off that show. So while y'all on Facebook fronting for the gram and saying that there was nothing but standing room, of course there wasn't nothing but standing room. Y'all didn't have no bleachers in there. People were sitting in chairs and then people were sitting on the floor. Like, make it make sense, boo. Make it make sense. But you try to come into this Majorette community and think it's just about getting a couple trophies. And the trophies, yeah, I'm not going to go in with the trophies because the trophies, yeah. But you think just because you can get trophies, you can pay for a building, that's all it takes. No, baby. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And I don't believe that DJ story, because if that DJ really felt like it was benefited for him to come to South Carolina from DC, and you have to understand the DJ takes a loss in itself, because if the DJ is coming, he has to carry all that equipment. You want quality equipment to be playing at your show. You want the speakers to sound loud and clear, not muffled and scuffled. You know what I'm saying? So you was already taking a risk. I don't know why you didn't contact a person down there in South Carolina to where they didn't have nothing to really lose by traveling all that way. They were up the street. But I digress. If finances change, it could have been placed in our group chat. No, a person's not going to process that. They're not going to sit there and say, oh, my finances changed, because then they would have been faced with not having a show, which would have been them deeper in the hole, because then they would not have a show, because teams would start dropping out if they didn't have the funds. So, of course, he's not going to tell them, oh, I don't have the funds to pay y'all. He's still going to see how much money he can get from y'all. Y'all better wake up and smell the Folgers in your cup. America's Dance Majorette said she has 45 girls and they sold 160 tickets. Am I mad about not getting that little bit of money? No, but if my kids are promised something, just deliver it. Agreed. What the hell they got to do with the prize money? He lying. This shit is crazy. This is unprofessional. Child, he got too many excuses running them funds. Rashida. Baby, you can send $5,000 on Cash App. Bless his heart. Girl, this is a deposit, not a withdrawal, so the bank will let you deposit whatever amount. True and all. Cash App can go to your bank with the push of a button. I almost wrecked my damn car. Y'all are stupid. Lord, this is all bad. I would have had a heart attack. I'm trying to read all y'all stuff. Somebody said I swear while driving. Y'all stupid, man. And put the $2,000 on there. Where did the money go? Or maybe it's going towards a new show. Tiffy, girl, I don't be getting these people. As much information you give for free, Jasmine Lopez, they better recognize they only need to deal with you on the Bible. Yeah, listen, like I said, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I don't try to put myself on a pedestal, but it's some people that just know what to do, and they know how to do it, and they have to make it make sense. Like, honestly, real talk, you guys, why would you put yourself in a predicament? And this is how I don't think that these people give a fuck. And I'm gonna say this: had that shit would have happened to him and Peak Illusion, had Peak Illusion and Ben McKinney and all his people would have went to a show and they won that amount or won some money, and then people did not have that money, they would have went the fuck off. They would not have cared who had took a loss. They wouldn't care about no hardship. They wouldn't care about how you had to get down there. They don't want to care about nothing unless you had the money. So why is it so easy and quick for them to forget? If that was you, wouldn't you have a problem? This team rightfully has an issue with you not giving them their money. And you're just blowing it off like, oh, well, I'm not in the state. I blame y'all. But see, the only team that I really recognized out of that lineup was Phenomenal Gems and Victoria's J6. All of other teams, I think that they pretty much not caring because they're probably either a new team. They may care, I don't know. But they may not be caring as much because they're pretty new. You know, so they're like, okay, well, we still win the competition. They're not sure because they didn't really lose too much. They're probably in the area. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have to understand it's a process to this thing. First off, that's how they get y'all to come to their shows, by putting large prize amounts on the flyer. Well, quiet as kept, he ain't had no doggone prize money on the flyer. He had it in the package, y'all, so boo to them. I'm glad my daughter director is very professional, but bullshit. Show had over 1,500 people, and we paid our grand champs in front of the entire gym, and I've done this ever. Yes, ma'am, Shanti. Zay says, you got facts, I live, but you is stupid. LOL. Yes, make a blacklist because I don't want to work for nobody else who can't pay me. On the Bible, I never put the amount because what if I put $500, but then I decide to give $1,000? And that's what I'm saying. Do what's in your means. If you have to put up there, let me help y'all out. I have a show this weekend, right? I got a show this weekend. Y'all know my show is this weekend, okay? I have a show this weekend, my HBCU experience, right? Okay. On my flyer, you guys, I put $500. This is not one of my main shows. This is not a big show. This is a show that I'm only accepting. I had only accepted 8 teams. As you guys can see, only accepted the first 8 teams to register. Guess what? I broke it down. If I have 8 teams and each of them teams are paying $125, guess what? That's $1,000. Guess what? I can say I'm giving out $500 for Grand Champ. And then the other $500 I'm putting towards the trophies, which I have to pick up today. Do what makes sense and what's in your means. But a lot of times these people don't do that. It's because they so desperate to getting teams and they so desperate of having a show because they want to get some money in their pocket. I don't believe that money went back to his organization, not one bit. I don't believe that money went back to his organization. He told y'all in the text that he took a hardship by planning this. You plan this by yourself because you're thinking that you got the pool and the people know you and they don't know you. You don't have the pool. You don't have the resources. You don't have the know-how to do what you want to do. It comes to you in a dream and you dream about it and you think that you can manifest that dream and you can just put anything out there when that's not your calling. Know your calling. Know what you can and can't do. Stop trying to live like the Joneses on the Flintstone income. You dang right I can sit there and give out $2,000, $3,000 because that is within my means to do. But again, it has to make sense when I'm talking about putting some money out there for people to come and get. It has to make sense business-wise, and it has to make sense financial-wise. Am I financially able to produce what I'm saying and what I'm putting in my packet that I can do? No. Okay, so then I need to rethink some things in my packet. Why are you out there trying to scam the folks? This is a scam. You scam these teams. You had these teams thinking that you had it all together and that you had the money and you didn't have it. That's a scam. Let me see. Don't forget to Cash App, you guys, because I'm giving y'all information. Cash App 2 Jazzy down at the bottom, 2 Jazzy 1. Unfortunately, he never had any intentions on paying them. No, he didn't, Rashida. My daughter's coach is very honest and professional. I'm so glad because, baby, don't steal from the babies. That isn't cute at all. All of my shows have been a hit. Money teams have returned multiple times. Stop going after these line-ass flocks. I'm telling you, Shanti. It takes money to make money. Yes, it does. That's crazy because we did a virtual competition and his team was in it also. We were scammed. The host did not send us our trophies. Not he out here scamming. Shake my damn head. Oh, Victoria. What's, girl? I think I heard about that show, girl. Whose show was that you talking about? This shit ain't easy. He didn't have to. Why you going out of your hometown if you don't have it? Staying home is free. Okay, let me say that again. Letitia said he didn't have it. So why you going out of your hometown if you don't have it? Staying home is free. I know that's the fuck real. Let me see. New or not, you have to do folks right. I'm new to this, but I do right. You right about it, Rashida. I'm getting ready to drop my flyer for my screen show, so get ready. We do right and we are professional. Look at Shaddi doing her little promotion. I know that's right, Shaddi. It would have made sense to just refund. Oh, Pinky just responded. Let me see. He's on. Let me see. He just responded. So I'm like, oh shit. Let me see. Let's see, honey. Let's see if he come on. Let's ooh, let's see if he gonna come on. He answered the call. He answered the call. We got to see. We got to play fair across the board. We got to play fair across the board. So let's see if he gonna come on alive. Let's see. I don't know, y'all. Do y'all think he gonna come on? Y'all think he gonna come on? Rashida, thank you so much for the baby. Yes, Rashida, thank you so much for your Cash App love. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, babe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Rashida, y'all give me all this love, honey. Thank you so much. It's a hustle, just like when these teams dance, cheer, etc. Oh, he said he can't do it right now. He at work. He said he can't do it right now. He at work. So maybe there might be a part 2 to this live. Who knows? But he said right now he can't do it because he at work. Okay, we can do a part 2 if you want to explain yourself. We can do a part 2 if you would like to come on to explain yourself. He said he at work, y'all, so I can't knock him for the coin. It's a hustle, just like when these teams, dance, cheer, etc., do fundraisers, and you still have to pay, or you have no clear where the money went. It went to their personal bills. I hate it here. Ooh, Letitia, no, girl. Rashida's one of my favorites. She's a huge supporter and does right by everyone. I know that's right. I'm just saying, you guys, like, I want you guys, that's why I said I'm not coming on. I'm just sticking to the facts. Like, this right here is, yeah, it's not cute. It's really not cute to be, let me fix, gotta fix it. To be all sincere, it's not cute. And it's given definitely much so, I took the money and ran. It's not that I don't care about the money or the action. I know me and my temper and where I've came from. So will I backtrack for something that God will handle? No, man. I know that's right, Javon. You better speak that thing, Javon. But I'm just, this is just like, it's got to stop somewhere, you guys. And like I said, if that means making this blacklist, and y'all having access to the blacklist, because again, you guys have to understand at this point in time, where we are facing it, especially going into 2022, y'all already see the flyers rolling out for 2022. Y'all already see people trying to have shows. We need to have a track record of knowing what shows y'all need to register for. If you're on the blacklist, you are on that blacklist indefinitely. You don't come off that blacklist. I will say he had me host and paid me my money. I can't speak on everyone else. I don't know. I would love for him to say from his perspective. I mean, like I said, and I gave him the option, you know what I'm saying? Like, he said he had work or whatever, so I got to respect that, but I don't know what perspective we looking for when these teams say that they haven't received their money. I don't know. I'm not gonna touch on that. We already touched on that, Victoria. Oh, I'm not gonna do that, Victoria. Oh, I'm not gonna do that, Victoria. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Y'all not know. I'm not gonna. I already touched on that when it happened. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But I'm just saying, you guys, like, I'm just. Oh, you know he paid that host and them judges, honey. He paid them host and the judges, honey. Baby would have went through. I'm just saying, you guys, like, for real, like, it's just, you know, and the thing that really bothers me, and I'm glad that a lot of people now are starting to see the bigger picture. All jokes aside, I am glad that people are more willing to bring this stuff to a forefront, because again, you guys, this is not the first time that this person has did this or someone else did this or whatever case. It's not the first time. Y'all have to be willing to bring this stuff to a forefront, to bring it to heads. If not, it's going to constantly happen. And if we don't put people in their place, or if we don't take them out of our majorette community, then it's going to constantly be a detriment to our children that we say that we're doing this for. Why are we taking our kids and putting them in a situation? People have plans. They write down, even if they don't win, they have plans to do with what they kids do. When I have my team, I don't just take my team to a city and don't do nothing with them. That stuff takes funds. You want to take them out and see the city. You want to do stuff. That should not be on the parents. Think about it, you guys. Whatever money that we won from our last show should go to our next show to help with other finances. Fundraising money should be helping with other finances to alleviate finances, because parents are spending so much money with uniforms. They're spending so much money with getting flights and hotels and buses. Like, the directors have to charge per seat for these kids because it takes money to take buses. So with that being said, you guys have to understand, people make plans for the monies that they win. That team obviously said that they had stuff that they were planning on doing with the kids on that Sunday already. So the money that you did not give them, that's like putting a damp on their plans, because they could have used that to go to what they wanted to do. And then it puts in a different aura. It puts in a different aura into how you guys are going to be, like, it's nothing worse than y'all going to a competition and y'all supposed to take prize money, and you go and have an outing with your kids the next day to congratulate them, and parents are starting to come out their pocket. And they're looking at the director like, why are we coming out of our pocket for something we just won? You told us what the cash prize is. Now, the director has to go back and try to explain up and down, side by side, why you have not received the money. And yes, the parents could be mad at the host, but the parents is ultimately also looking at the director, because the director decided to take y'all to said competition. I don't understand how people do not see that picture. Going to competitions, it's not that serious. Oh, Nita, y'all went to the show too? Nita said that's why he wanted us to exit so fast. He said everyone exit the building. I think I did see y'all. Oh, Nita, whoa. Nita, hold on. I'm about to say, wait up, Nita. Wait, Nita. Wait a minute, Nita. Check your inbox, Nita. Check your inbox, Nita. I need to talk to you, Nita. Nita, check your inbox, girl. I think I need to go to your Facebook Messenger and check your inbox, girl. I need you to come on, Nita. You can just bring your voice out. I need you to come on, Nita. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I said, it's just these people don't understand, and they so quick to forget. They so quick to forget if they went to a competition and this happened to them. What would be their reaction? Parents be ready to raise all type of hell. They be ready to doggone tear up somebody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we going through this? Why are we still dealing with this? Why are we still allowing certain people to have shows in our community? Going back to what we said before, we have people that's out here changing score sheets for other teams to win because they want to constantly keep having a show and having them come to the show because they good for business. They good for ticket sales. That's not right. But it's happening, Augusta. It's happening. But y'all, I'm not saying that they are patronized like that no more, because evidently they not. But I'm saying we should not be able to allow this to constantly go on. Yes, Nita. We should not be allowing this to go on. This looks so bad. And that's why I said it's got to be important that we start this blacklist, y'all. The blacklist has been started. There's already three teams. Let me make sure I put this in. You know, I can't. I really can't. I really can't. If there is anybody that would like to come on the platform and tell of an experience that they had, I'm leaving the floor open to y'all. If this is relatively close to what you guys have dealt with, you know, just send me an inbox. And we can bring you guys on. You know, I really want to open this forum because, and then I want to know solutions. What do you guys think that should be done? I know some people in the comment section has stated, where is the blacklist? Is the blacklist available? The blacklist will be available in January of 2022. I need to make sure that I create the whole lineup. It has to have, and I'm saying the lineup, it has to make sense. Oh yeah, thank you, Diamonds and Jacks. Yep, Carolina Divas is on that list too, honey. Yes, they are. They're on that list. Boom, boom. Let me see. Oh, shout out to you, stupid. So, you know, I'm just, you know, I don't know, y'all. This is just, it's hopeless like a penny with a hole in it. I had to turn my phone on to get the girls out the building. You had to turn the light on your phone, girl. Listen, he must have knew some stuff was about to go down, honey. Because baby, I can tell y'all who was on the blacklist as of right now. So, let's just go through that. Majorette blacklist team, Extreme Motion. They're also known as Extreme Motion Dance Company, The Art of Dance, Royal Diamond Dance Elite. Enforcerettes Dance Elite. The coach's name is Giovanna Montiago. Coach Terry Brown is the coach. Team Jumped host of show in Houston, Texas, 2021. Ashley Sias, host of show. Ain't nobody about to see him play. Enforcerettes, Dance Elite, something like that. Girl, I don't know. She done went by 4 different names. And then we have IRS, Regulating Stridettes. That was the team that had promised $10,000 to DHS for his DHS days. Only gave them $3,000 and still owe $7,000, although they did win the case. They have been placed on a blacklist. Carolina Divas owes Diamonds of Jacksonville prize money for winning grand champion out of their May 2021 competition. Did not get their winnings from that show. And then again, we have Ben McKinney, coach of Pink Illusion from DC, hosted a show in Greenville, South Carolina. Battle of the Dead Halloween theme competition. The grand champs did not receive their winnings. That was phenomenal. Gems of Savannah, Georgia, October 23rd, 2021. So one thing about it, you guys, the list is going forward. I just gave y'all that's all who I have on the blacklist right now. Again, this blacklist will be available in a full PDF or full Google format to where if you guys purchase it, you guys will be able to see other teams that's on the list. Nita stupid. He didn't have the grant money, so he cut the lights out. Girl, shut up, Nita. What about the lady that had the kids? Oh, Janie. I can't forget about her show. I gotta put the rest of the details on hers because I gotta retract that. What about the lady that had the kids outside and she went out of town with the money? I can't remember. Oh, she's talking about and I went live with her. I went live about her in Houston. Ashanti, you talking about the what's her name, y'all? What's her name, y'all? What's the chick? What's the chick? It was in Louisiana, wasn't it? It was in Louisiana where she had left. She didn't never have. I think that's the one you talking about, Ashanti. That was the one you was talking about where she was supposed to have a show in New Orleans. And the people at the center had never said, what is her name? Because she sent me talking about, what she say, Judge, what she say, not Judge Joe Brown, Judge Mathis. People was contacting me, talking about they wanted me to come on, and she was trying to take me on to the TV show with Judge Mathis and him. I wasn't going on that shit, child. What was her name, though? What was her name? That's her. Yeah, well, I don't. Do y'all remember her name? Remember, she said she had a team in Indiana. Then she had a team in Dayton, Ohio. And then she had a team in Louisiana. Y'all remember the one that got on my live and she was acting like she was high? Y'all remember that doggone live back in April of this year? I cannot remember that girl. It started with an S, though. I can't remember her name. Y'all remember it, though. Come on, teacups. Y'all got to stay with it. Y'all got to make sure. I know she got a flyer out. I think she having it out in South Carolina or something. Not South Carolina, Dayton. Baby, listen. I forgot about that. Heck yeah, this doggone list gonna get long because these people just don't know. She said her brother died. Girl. So she having a show to raise money? Child, I'm telling y'all, these people will doggone tell y'all anything. They will sell y'all out y'all pennies if y'all let them. I'm telling y'all. They will sell y'all out y'all pennies if y'all let them. Jesus, say fix it. Let me make sure because I know y'all looking at for the hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Shamika. Oh, no, that's not her. That's not her, Lakeitha. That's not her. That's not her. That's not her, girl. That's not her. That's not her, girl. That's not her. That's not her, girl. Okay, so you guys just wanted to know the upcoming events for It's Showtime, Saturday, November 21st. As you guys know, this weekend, we have the All HBCU Experience in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Crossover Event Center, located at 4295 Hendricks Drive in Atlanta, Georgia. Then Saturday through Sunday is March 26th through the 27th. We have the It's Showtime on the Bayou Southern Regional Show at Dillard University. And then we have April 23rd. It's the It's Showtime All-Star Stomp and Shake cheerleading competition in Atlanta, Georgia. That's actually been confirmed. The location will be back at the Hendricks, the crossover Event Center. Where we're having the competition this weekend, the Stomp and Shake competition will be held and hosted at that venue again, April 23rd, 2022. That is a Stomp and Shake cheerleading competition. May 21st, we will be going up to Philly, Pennsylvania. Shatira, that's her dang name. Thank you, Elite Stars. Shatira Patterson. Let me put her name on this law. Thank you so much. Let me put her up here, honey. Shatira Patterson. Shatyra Patterson. Left the city and teams and took the money. I knew my doggone teacups would be doggone paying attention. That's June 24th through May 21st. May 21st to the 22nd. We will be in Philly for the Northern Regional Show in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And then June 24th through the 26th, it is our Must Bring Order Coaches Directors Conference in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, I want to make sure that I touch on this, you guys. The 24th, the 25th, and the 26th of the conference. The day seminars will be for the adults. I will be doing my very first Mr. and Mrs. It's Showtime scholarship pageant. Portion of the proceeds of the pageant will go towards the 2022 scholarship recipient. That one we will be giving away 2 scholarships to 2 different senior dancers. So you guys make sure in January, I'm going to start promoting the scholarship. Y'all know how it works, just like it worked this year. It's going to work the same way. If you have a senior, your senior has been applying, a senior dancer, they have to be a dancer. If your senior is going to an HBCU and they are pursuing on a dance line, they must be in the arena of dance. This is for dancers. They must be in the arena for dance. They will send oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? They will send oh Jesus, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to get it, y'all. They will write an essay, excuse me. They will write an essay up to why they would be a good candidate for the recipient, to be a recipient of the scholarship, what it would mean to them to receive the scholarship, and what they will use the scholarship funds for. They also will have to produce a 60-second original dance piece of their choice with their music. And then they also have to submit the picture, and I have to see their diploma. And I also have to see the HBCU that they chose to go to. So that's going to benefit the actual 2022 recipients. We're going to give 2 scholarships away, and it's going to benefit those 2 scholarship recipients to pursue dance at an HBCU. So make sure you guys are looking out for that. If you have a boy that's in a senior and he's pursuing just any type of dance, it doesn't have to be on a dance line. Obviously, he can't be on a dance line, but if you have a boy, if you have a young man that is going to an HBCU and he's going to be on the dance line, not the dance line, he's going to be on the dance team, or he's going to pursue dance, we want to hear from them too. This is not only limited to the females. This is also can go for the male senior dancers. If they're going to an HBCU and they're pursuing dance, they can be a recipient for the scholarship as well. Again, 24th, 25th, and 26th, the mornings will be strictly for the conference for the adults, the coaches. While the coaches and the directors and the parents are going through the conference that morning, the other people will be getting their kids ready for the pageant taking place that evening. The pageant will have 3 categories. It will be presentation, it will be talent, and it will be Q&A. Okay, so 3 days, 3 different categories. On the 3rd day, when they do the Q&A, they will be crowned and announced who won. There will be a little bit of cash prize. They will get sashes. They'll have crowns. They'll have goodie bags, all that good stuff. So be on the lookout. This is a great way for you guys to attend the conference. Remember, you guys, the conference is open for parents, coaches, and directors. Your $300, parents, must be paid by March the 1st of 2022. March 1st, 2022, your $300 for the conference must be paid. Also, that same week, I haven't decided, but the registration to register your kids for the pageant will also be that same week. I will get you guys that information in January, because I have not decided what I want to charge just yet for the pageant. Yes, so from my understanding, we also will be having a judge or a prominent person that's in the community. I'm talking to Judge Robert Wagner, Dr. Robert Wagner, and if I'm not mistaken, he will be joining us that weekend as well. I have to double check, but I think if I'm not mistaken, he's joining us that weekend to discuss drill. So yes, ma'am, Danielle, that will be available as well. If I can't get him, I'll get someone else that is experienced in that as well. And then July 23rd through the 24th will be our It's Showtime Nationals competition. Welcome to LA in Los Angeles, California. That will be the Nationals competition. Okay. And then I want to talk real briefly, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. I want to talk real briefly about the cruise competition. We are bringing back It's Showtime Live on the Seas, the exotic experience. Okay, this is an error. I have to update this. It's June 3rd through the 8th of 2023. Okay, your $250 that I said that is due no later than December 14th of this year locks in your cabin. So you only pay that if you know what cabin you're going to want. So if you're one of the people say, oh no, I don't want to be, too claustrophobic, or I don't want to be, feel like I don't have a way out. You may want either a balcony, or you want a window. You want a ocean view. Those are available. First come, first serve. If you do not pay your $250, you can still pay $25 per person to lock in your body, and you can just make your payments up until the deadline of your actual cruise, which is March 2023. So keep that in mind if you guys are interested in going on the cruise competition. This cruise competition is open to step teams and drill drum lines. So if you have a step team, if you have a drill and drum line, and you guys want to attend this competition, you guys have your own categories. You are able to come on the cruise with us. We are going to Puerto Rico. We're going to Dominican Republic, and we're going to Grand Turks. This is I think it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 7-day cruise. It's a 7-day, 6-night cruise, or a 6-day, 5-night cruise. 1 and 2. So if you guys are interested in going on there, you can still go. If you don't want to pay the $250, if you don't want to pay the full $250, by the 14th of December of this year, I know that may be a lot of money because it's around the holidays. You can still just pay $21, and you can just pay on it until you reach your actual $250. And then once you reach your $250, then you can go ahead and select your cabin that you want. I'm going to tell you guys, if you're one of those teams or those coaches or those parents that want room, and you say that you want a certain type of cabin, you need to book that and pay that $250 per person. Okay. The prices of the cabins are all inclusive. So it includes the taxes, the port costs, and all fees associated. Once you pay that money, everything on the ship is free. You can go to the clubs. The kids can go to the teen clubs. They have pre-teen clubs they can go to that's open. I've cruised several times, especially on Carnival. I know what's to be expected. They got casinos on it. You can go up there and drink. Of course, you have to pay for your drinks. The kids can get in the pool all day long. They can go and do other type of stuff. It's really, really much giving an experience, and we want you guys to experience. We did have a cruise competition before. It was a success. It was such a success that the director of the actual cruise for the events came up to me and my judges and said, your competition was better than the Cardi B chartered cruise that we chartered a week before your event. So that goes a lot to say, when people ain't never seen something like that, it definitely goes a lot to say. Or whatever the case may be. Okay. Yeah. So again, you guys, I'm not sure. I messaged him and I sent him. So I guess Ben is saying he can't find the live. The live is on and he's not blocked because he was able to message me. And he just messaged me about 3:42 and said he can watch. He said, I can watch, but I can't go live because of the building I work in. So I'm not sure why he just posted that. Because he said he's watching the live. He said, I can watch, but I can't go live because of the building I work in. I don't know what needs to be cleared up, but okay. Let me see. Hello, do you have any information in July? I know it's far away, but my girls want an experience out of town competition in the drill category. Okay. Yes, I do. Send me your email. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and take a little quick tithes and offering. You guys, there's 20 people up here. If you guys feel like it, Shaddi Tea is beneficial, if you guys feel like this is something that you guys are do enjoy, whatever the commentation that I bring to it, please make sure that you guys take the time now to go to your Cash Apps. Y'all can go to your Cash Apps and Cash App the your love gift. Your love gift can be Cash App. Your love gift can be Cash App. You guys, Cash App is 2Jazzy The number 2, JAZZI, the number 1. Let me see if I have any cash apps. Again, thank you so much, Miss Rashida Brown, Thank you, Miss Rashida Brown, for your cash app donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Miss Ashanti Lee, thank you so much for your cash app. That was beautiful. Miss Diamond Carrington, thank you, boo-boo, for your cash app. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Maybe I need to turn on my West Lane so y'all can hear my thing, because I didn't even hear these. I just saw them coming through. So again, you guys, let's take this time to go ahead and send your cash apps, please. To Jazzy, to JAZZI, the number 1. Okay, shout out to everybody that has given thus far. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate it. Ashley Watson, thank you, boo. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it, boo-boo. Thank you, thank you. Y'all better come through for the cash app. Thank you, Ashley Watson. Oh, that's Ashley Science. Thank you, Ashley. Y'all done show me some letters. Let me see. All right. Y'all better come through with the cash apps, baby. I love it. All right, you guys. So I think it's about time. If he wants to come on later to clear it up, he can. I'm not gonna take too much more of you guys' time. I said what I had to say. And that's just what it is, honey. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to Shady Tea and the Majorette community. Well, I'm your girl, Lady Jazz, and I always bring you the latest tea, and it's good old community, honey.
You. Tune into Shady Tea, the Majorette community, where we always bring you the latest tea in the community, honey.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce all up. Break your back, girl.
T stands for educating, and A stands for bringing awareness. And that's exactly what we do.
Bounce and break your back.
Baby, let me tell you something. Lady Jazz do not play. You get it, what you put out. Let's go down the list. And we got to read. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Shady Tea Major Community, where we always bring you the latest keys in the community. Let me show y'all, Lady Jazz do not play. you get what you put out. That's what I know. Awareness going on. Stay with me, and I'm a bless you.
Check out good like